Today we'll do this right. Morning. It is Wednesday. That's what they tell me. We're making bulletproof coffee, which we do every day. Sometimes I'm live, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm resting. Anyways, let's clear this out. Coffee grounds. The question of the day is, what is your favorite coffee? If you want to answer that, whether you're watching this now or later, you can leave a comment. I like hazelnut. We still are making the hazelnut. We're trying to finish the pound of hazelnut we have here. French vanilla there. We have 2 pounds of coffee we're going through currently. We did finish two 12 ounces Sinatra, and Uganda. We got Uganda all on our website, free shipping, molly.coffee.com. Um, let's see. I'm going to grind this up. I gotta find the grinder now. Now that I don't know where the grinder is. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So we always start with grinding our beans, unless you get a roast, unless you have a roast of some sort, whatever you're making this morning. I don't know. Everybody's making something different. That's what I'm making. And then I might play a new song that I wrote, we created last night. See the fresh beans there. I think that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna try to put a little more. I was doing the hand grip, the hand turner thing. I didn't really care for that. It just took so long. We're already this one, and I always show the grounds and stuff, so you know that we're doing this right on the channel. Live, live. We'll do it live right there. So it smells good. Oh no, I missed. I put it in there. Anyways, I hope you are well on this Wednesday. I hope you got some rest. I hope you slept well. I slept a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the oatmeal. I skipped it last night, and I was doing magnesium glycinate, that does help you sleep. But years ago, when I couldn't sleep, I had insomnia for a while, and I started eating oatmeal because there's tryptophan in oatmeal, which helps you sleep. I did have some turkey last night too. Sometimes that can have a reverse effect on people. This is our own mug. Silence is golden. This is for the people that don't like to respond to anybody in the morning, so we do silence is golden. I'm gonna put more. I'm gonna put more water in here. Because sometimes it's not enough. Feel like we have enough grounds. I'll show you. Again, I am in the portrait mode. Usually I do wide. I'll do wide later. There's our water and that, and we slam this down. I don't know if there's any in here. I have to use both hands. Both hands for this. It should be good to go. Wearing the Captain America shirt. I like it. It's just simple. The pose. I do want to start building our own characters soon. So now you can start building your coffee. We did find our top from yesterday. There it is, and this is called, what's it called? Bullet, Magic Bullet is what we're using. I do need like a little plug area here, little station. People make this is kind of our coffee station here in the kitchen. You need like a little spot back there. I did have something at one point. I sold it. I don't know why I sold it. So I was moving out or whatever. Why you want to do bullet coffee is because I'm going to start releasing these. Bullet coffee is good for sustaining your energy. So we take molly.coffee.com, our own coffee, and then we blend it up with coconut oil, sugar, cream, and coffee of your choice. You don't have to order from us, but we do have fresh coffee and it's free shipping. So that's what I do every morning. I brew up the coffee, then I put it in here, and then I add all that stuff: coconut oil, cream, sugar, and the coffee. And then sustain energy, no heartburn, and no crash. So those are your benefits of bulletproof coffee. Let's start making this. Bum, 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 bum. Mhm. I don't put a ton of coconut oil in, but I was dating a girl once and she ate some coconut oil and she got sick. I was like, honey, honey, honey. Honey, honey, honey. Don't eat the coconut oil like straight up. Honey, honey, honey. All right, let's do some sugar. Do we even have any sugar? Are we out of sugar? I gotta throw this maple syrup out. I've gotten good at throwing things out lately. I don't know where the sugar is. Do, 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 do. I will play song about creators, I think, for you. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing because the whole thing is here on the channel. So you can go watch that. I might link it later to the song. If you want to effectively do YouTube, you need to be doing your playlists and things like that to get, more watch hours and keep people watching. You can do that on other platforms as well. Uh, I just don't think people watch videos like that on other platforms, like, the other apps. I won't mention them. I'm going to start mentioning them less and less, although I am still posting on those other apps. Now, if coffee's taking you more than 10 minutes to get, then you're in the wrong place. And I get it. You go to coffee shops. Everyone drinks coffee from different places. Some just get it from the store. Some of that stuff's been sitting for a while. You need to check the expiration date, and you don't know how long from the time it was ground to the time it got to the store. They don't tell you that. So you don't know the processing time. When you order from us, you're getting fresh beans right then. So we're not holding on to them until you know, order, or we are holding on until you order. So we're not roasting them up until you are ready for your coffee. So some of this stuff is sitting for so long. If you go to a fresh coffee shop, they say it's fresh. You smell the beans, but doesn't necessarily mean it's fresh. Those beans could be sitting for a while. They're just grinding it in front of you to give you that experience. I was chatting with someone on threads. I just try to educate. I don't try to put people down. And I said, it might not be fresh. She's like, I'm going to go to Brazil and get it. And then she blocked us. Like, dude, I'm not trying to be angry. I don't care if you get it from here. I'm just trying to tell you, you think it's fresh, but you're saying it's better than the store, which it might be, but do you know for a fact? that it's fresh? Did they show you that these are all fresh beans? They were just, delivered on this certain day, Do you like walking in the rain? Is the question. I guess you could start doing these. I don't know if people will really answer them later. It just goes over my face. Can you move it later? Oh, you can move it. Okay. Let's see if people actually answer that. And I got people to stay. Doesn't give you much room to move it though. Can you make it smaller? No. Oh, you can make it smaller. You like walking in the rain? I guess. Do people still do that? Do people still walk in the rain? Probably not. They stay inside. Like, I'm not going out there. Who walks in the rain? 2026. They stay inside and stay warm by the fire. I like watching rain. I think it's nice. It's peaceful. The last person I saw get caught in the rain was Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst in Spider-Man. I think that was the first one. Oh god, it spilled a little bit. No, I only do about 8 ounces like that. That's about 8 ounces. I did spill a little bit of this. And again, I clean it up. I don't just let it sit like some people would do and let something else clean it up. Just use net in here. Paper towel. You clean it up right when you're going about it, then you're good. Okay. I don't think I can answer my own question. Answer. I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Okay, let's blend this up. Our bullet coffee. It's about 7:30 in the morning. We do coffee, coffee, I want to make a new song about the coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee in the morning. Coffee, coffee, coffee when you're yawning. I don't think I've ever made that into a song yet. And then I kind of do this. There it is. That makes more because you are doing like cream with this, so it's like halfway. I gotta rinse this. Okay, let's put this back. That goes there. And again, I put a little maple syrup in it. I should have put this top on. Anyways, I'm gonna play this song. I know you'll like this. I've listened to it a few times. I do really like it. I think we did a good job with it. Okay. All right, here we are in our hooked up a new microphone yesterday too on Mm, it's definitely hot. It's good though. It probably needs a little bit more sugar. Woo. Got this new little pink keyboard I kind of like. All right, where am I going to put this? All right, let's just set it up here. I do have new lights I got. I haven't used them yet. I wanted to put them into our practice. I got Iron Man back there. Oh, hopefully that sets up. Like walking in the rain? Sure. I don't know if I'm going to delete that so you can get a full experience. I'm just tilting this against the coffee mug, a different one. Got my coffee mug. Iron Man's there. I am Iron Man. Let's see who's writing to me. All right. Let's do this song. I really like this song, so I might play it entirely for you. See if you like it, and then I'll link it to the actual song so you can. A song about creators. Song about creators.
Take away the Muppets. Does Jim Henson's name still remain someone you remember? Don't think too long. No Kermit, no Rainbow Connection. A banjo or a frog. Not easy being green. How about Bob Ross? You see, remove the mountains and babbling the brooks and trees. These are creators who needed tools to create something magical. They faced many different obstacles and used these tools just to speak to you. A song about creators. We were born to create. Hey, because they don't even create. They are told what to do. We all have a creator inside of us, even you. Fred Rogers. Yep. The land of make believe, but take away Lady Elaine and King the Friday Trolley. And Mr. McFeely all gone. Even his It's You I Like song. This all seems wrong. Well, yeah. The point I'm trying to make is it's okay to use imagination to create. But still need puppets and happy trees and a whole neighborhood to leave a legacy. A song about creators. We were born to create. Oh, haters will hate because they don't even create. They are told what to do. We all have a creator inside of us, even you. Now, what do you like to create? Paint or write poems, a book, a movie script, a blog, a song, draw a sketch of a tree, or an animal. This might be a sign to do that right now. Maybe you lie with the crowd. Let's just see what you have inside of you. No judgment at all. Just a moment to think and reflect. And maybe you just might draw a sketch. All set. You are a creator. Just don't know it yet. A song about creator. Oh, haters will hate because they don't even create. They are told what to do. We all have a creator inside of us, even you.
I'll link that below. I'll do a short and stuff of that as well. But that song we did last night, and I thought it came out really well. A song about creators, Honest Blue. It will be up on Spotify as well and all streaming. So if you want to use that in your creations, you can use that as well. I think you get paid and we get paid. So that song is it's not there yet, but should be there today. So what do we got for time? I got a few minutes here. But we did that one last night. Song about creators, mentioning all the creators that I grew up with. Thank you, Becca. I hope you are well. How are you doing? How did you sleep? Are you having your coffee? A song about creators. Are you having your coffee? Yummy. Yeah, this was the new microphone I set up yesterday for the phone, or not for the phone, for my camera. And I think the camera powers it. So you don't even need a power. You don't even need anything for that. It's all inside of the mechanism, which is cool. So what's going on today? I'm going to do a sketch later on the coffee mug. I'm going to post that to TikTok and here and Facebook, and then I'll link to the song. But the song will be linked. I might link the song on once it gets up on Facebook. I'll link that song to there, so anyone who views the song, I'll get paid or whatever. I did just get some payment from TikTok, not a lot, but it was something. So I don't know why they're paying me still, but they are. I'm not going to complain. It was a little bit of money. Favorite thing to draw? Let's do that as a question. Where does it go? A song about creators. Answer these questions. I think my favorite thing to draw now is just nature and animals. That's us moving forward. And different like copyrighted stuff you can't sell technically. Unless you do like a parody crossover, I think is fun. But I would do that a lot. Some of the stuff I've done. So much more creation we have left to do in our life. I've been creating, like I said, I've my story since 1983, since I was one. So I have that deep in my blood. So when I don't create, I don't feel alive. So when I was dating people who told me to not draw, I was like, I can't breathe. I would leave girls' houses, the girl I dated for a while, too many years, gaslit me, banged on my door, told me not to create. Even when I started doing, do you need to draw a waterfall? That would be cool. Told me not to create. Why are you drawing for random people online? It just I felt dead inside. She made me crazy. Sucked. So I'd come home and I'd draw. And I don't think she wasn't watching, of course, I don't think, but she threatened to destroy my stream and stuff like that. This is when I was doing a lot of Facebook drawing. Now I don't do Facebook, kind of bans the music you play, but we could start doing more streams over. Eventually, I will do a cross stream. I'll pay the money. It's like I think you can do it on two platforms actually. I don't know if you could do the TikTok and the thing, but anytime I mention anything, um, TikTok doesn't like that. But it looks like they're sending us some money. I don't know if that's on videos because they did say I couldn't make money on videos. So I don't know if it's like I don't think I made that much money through people sending me money. I have my threads for my other company here. I'm going to post on there more often questions. Why do people tell me they're disappointed in the MJ film? I don't care. I don't care. The thing is, in life, you have to just be happy with what you're doing. That's it. Um, your favorite coffee flavor. A song about create. It's very catchy. Everything's catchy that we put out. Song about creators. Um, yeah, so that should be on Spotify. I will link it, I think, after this video goes up so people can go watch it. I will work on shorts for it as well. It will probably be my time lapse of me drawing on the coffee mug. We kind of have our hook, and then I'll put that up on another site as well. Everything should be intertwined with whatever you're creating. I did some video filming yesterday. Sure, put it on our story. I don't care. Anyways, Wednesday, I didn't do a video for the Blu-ray stuff for the PS5. Maybe I'll do that at some point, but I'm always creating. I got some books I'd like to go through. I have this book where it's got all the Simpsons characters, which I was a huge fan of the Simpsons growing up. Were you a huge fan of the Simpsons? I really liked the Simpsons. We weren't allowed to watch it until like the 90s, early 90s. My We had an exchange student from Germany come stay with us for a whole year. Michael Wheely, with this was his name. He's not really on any social medias, but he oh, your favorite. I meant to say flavor, your favorite. Um I did find him on, I think, LinkedIn. I think he works for like Adobe or something. I'd like to start doing more Photoshop stuff, but I do a lot of Procreate stuff. Um yeah, so he stayed with us for a year. and it was interesting for sure. I was probably his buddy, his little buddy. He was older than me, probably 10 years older than me. You were a fan of The Simpsons? I like to do more Simpson style drawing. Simpson, I had a website where I was doing that for a little bit. I only drew about two people. Drew a whole family for like $100. It's fun. I think I could create it faster now that my mind is getting healed. Then I turn people into Disney characters for a little bit of money. There was a lot of stuff I did for cash just to. All right, let's pull that question down. I just start doing these questions now. It's fun. We're just interacting, having a good time. A song about create. I listened to that song so many times. So good. I think we did a good job with that. We got a little Splash Mountain back here. Iron Man. That's what's his name? Corey Smith, artist. Got all of our art stuff here. I have a computer that's getting infested with a bunch of art stuff. This is a you can put this little wind guard on your mic, the mic that I just got. It's sort of a directional mic, but it picks up your sound better. You always want like an external thing for your stuff. Um, external mics, external flashes. If you're doing photography, I'm selling at least one flash for 100 online because I don't do the weddings anymore. I did that life. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. It was fun, but I wish I had taken that time to do more art and music creation. But I think a lot more people are turning towards music and telling their stories of life and stuff now than ever. Ah, that's good coffee. Yeah, so I'm working on multiple things. I'm working on a full course. I have to film a little bit each day because it's a lot of work. If you're working on something, you have to do a little bit each day. And then eventually, when you look back each week, then you're like, oh, well, I did all this stuff. Like I do the lives here or do the little videos of me putting the Blu-rays in, or I pick up, or I take care of my health. I've been starting to press on different points of my hand because your hands are very important to good health and people don't know that. Thanks for the likes. Um just trying to get healthier, The brain and the mind and the eyes, you got to take care of your health. Uh Holding your phone all day is not the best solution to keeping your health, you know, up. So, writing, creating, drawing, I will draw at some point. I'll draw to an overhead. I don't know if I'll do it live, but I love creating. I don't know. It's like I said, it's like air to me. It's like how certain people love cash. I'm like, well, I have everything. I have drawing supplies. I have games I can play. A new one comes out, play it, sell it, stream it, beat it, do whatever, then move on. Same with like job. Like you can if you live this way, you can distinguish who is for you and who is against you very quickly, because you're coming from a body of peace. That's where you want to get your body to be, is at peace at all times. So if you take on a job that's making you do a whole bunch of garbage and then not appreciating you, like I dealt with in the past and we're dealing with now 6 years later, um, you can distinguish, is this job for me or against me? Most jobs you're taking on to, you know, provide for yourself or for your family. And you want to come at your job as an area of like you're an expert at it. Does it give you peace though? Does it give you time off when you need time when you're sick, or does it battle you when you're trying to take time off? Does it try to gatekeep your pay when you're not at that job anymore, or whenever? Is it trying to stifle or douse your inner flame? That's what you want to look at friendships and family like as well. Because if they're not building you up, what's the point of keeping them around? It might sound savage or petty, but you have to do it for your own health, your own positive health, you know. Anyways, that's a good amount of time. I'll put the music up at 9. That new song will be up on the radio station here on this channel. We are listening to new songs every day. I can't do a lot because just me, Betsy Blue, my mom, and Molly, our dog, mollydogcoffee.com. It's hard. That's where I get tired because I listen to so many other people's songs. So I can only do like 10 a day, and people throw 100. People are throwing songs in our Facebook page in a message in the night at like 12:30 in the morning. Like I want to wake up to that. No, like a link. This will be a hit on your radio station or somebody I've already played. Like just be thankful I played your song. The more you push, the more we're gonna say, nah, nah, nah. You know, they have to be respectful of our time, and if they're not, it's a bye. We have our own songs, and we play them until 5, and then we let other people play from 6 to 8, and then we play the classical music. Thank you, Becca. So take all the stuff I say as truth because that's all I speak. I'm not trying to benefit from anyone's demise. That's our class for teaching everybody how to be peaceful and mindful and come at it from their inner peace. I've had jobs where I took on for cash and it was only so I could be with somebody who wanted to go out to eat every day or every night and end up spending $1,500 a month, which could have been put into a home. But you live and learn. You don't get mad at the past. You send love to the past and you move on. If you stay there in the past, like if I bring up the past, it's to educate. It's not to say I'm pissed. If friends come over and say, let it go. Well, that's how I build a brand. That's how I built Honest Blue Radio. It's all from the past. It's all thinking. That's it. I'm not angry. Look at me. Am I angry? If a girl did call me an ex of mine said I'm angry when she was the root of some of my anger, I'm like, I'm not angry, but you calling me saying I'm angry. Okay, I guess I am angry. No, I'm not angry. I'm just tired of dealing with your BS and you're calling me now wanting to be friends with me. And what do you want? Want a free meal? What do you want? What do you want, honey? Tell me what you want. Be honest. What do you really want? You had in a fight with with your boyfriend or whatever? He didn't take you to IHOP yesterday? Like, stop. I want nothing from anybody. I just want peace in my life, and everyone should want that too in their own life. Who's building you up in your own life? Who is um, you know, putting you first and you're putting them first. It's a balance. It's a relationship balance. If you're going to date somebody or if you're going to be married to somebody, you have to be about them, they have to be about you. If they're only about themselves and then you become selfish, that's not the way to be. That's not how you I've been in a lot of relationships. I never was married. I was twice engaged and I called them off because it didn't feel right. That was my gut talking or my heart or my mind or God telling me this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. And it's nothing against them or me. It's just that's how they are. They're not going to change. Most people don't change. Most people want to stay how they are. So you can't change anybody. If they're this way coming into the relationship, you can kind of see if they're just trying to get something from you. And most of my siblings, they fell victim to this. They don't watch this, so I can say whatever. They don't support me, so I can say whatever. It's all truthful stuff. I supported them. I did their weddings. I went to all of their weddings. 2006, my brother's wedding in Brazil, my sister's weddings close by. Took their photos, gave them free stuff for years. Gave them money. Gave my brother a computer, $800 computer that I paid for. So I don't give people anything anymore because Your time is valuable. Your peace is valuable too, more than any cash dollar, to be honest. Your health is valuable. Most people don't put their health first. You need to put your health first and take care of yourself every single day, because without your health, you can't enjoy anything. And most people, they think, oh, money is the answer. So I'll burn myself out at a job, but I'll go unhealthy. But now I can't enjoy the things that I'm working towards. So it's this cycle, you see. People don't get that. People won't get that until they're on their deathbed and go, oh shit, I shouldn't have burned out at 50 or 40. I'm 43 and I'm getting better, getting better. Yeah, you have to guard your heart and you have to ask questions and you have to say, are we coming at this from the same point of view? And, the girls that I dated, we weren't on the same page, I don't think ever. When I was praying over Princess Kimby, when I was dating Sally, when I was with Sarah, when I was with Kelly, Megan, and Leslie. Leslie was the only one on my same page. The only problem, she had kids, so it was tough to balance all of that. And some of these girls did have kids, so it was tough to bring them into the mix too. I was respectful of them. I'd buy them gifts and stuff for their birthday and did the right thing. I always did the right thing. Now I'm tired and I still do the right thing, but it's only to protect my heart and say, is this going to work? A girl calling me, I told her how to make money. She didn't like that. She wanted money from me. I'm like, I don't have money, honey. Then she hung up. Like, okay, block. What are you doing? She sent me some video of a guy playing a guitar. I couldn't even hear him. Oh, that's great. That just doesn't work. It doesn't mesh with your own inner peace. That's what you want to find. Somebody you can say, hey, I bought this Bible, this action Bible, and you could show it to them and they go, oh, that's cool. I think this is awesome. Somebody drew this. Just it was rather cheap. It was under $20 and it's got all these stories in the Bible. But if I can't share that with friends or family and they say that's stupid, why do I want them in my life to judge me? I don't. I don't want that. I'm not going to judge them for how they live. I'm not going to judge anybody. If you hate the Bible or if you hate God or if you hate this, that's on you. That's not on me. I choose to live like this. This is how I live my life by example. If you want to live like this, come live with me. Come live in my life. But I'm not going to push that on anybody to say, "Yo, you got to live like this." This is just how I live. I'll never push my agenda on anybody. Nobody should. Nobody should say, "Here's a cartoon and this is how you should live." It's a story. But what are we pushing on children? Well, am I going up against the mouse now? It's just me. I don't have a team of people. I have coffee, fresh coffee, and I'm an artist. I don't want to be an Imagineer. I don't want any of that responsibility of drawing when Disney's like after AI and shit at this point. All right, that's it. I did draw a sketch more recently of Molly's boyfriend that's kind of cool. That's kind of the character that's in those voices that I'm doing, but we have to do those like every weekend. It's tough to do it all. It's all me. Anyways, hope you're well on this Wednesday. I'll try to link that song to this and I'll try to do shorts with it too. Maybe I'll pop over to the other apps just to show me drawing my overhead. I won't show my face, I don't think, on TikTok, only in the. Thank you. Thank you, Becca. I hope you are well. Make everything about other people, but put yourself first for sure. Because there's only one you in this world. There's only one health. You got to take care of your health. My dad fell victim to the eating the garbage out there by my mom was gatekeeping and saying you got to eat healthy, and then he would go and have a Snicker bar and ruin his health. I never cared about sweets. I only cared about like peanut M&Ms. That's the only thing I really liked, and I drank a lot some Coke. Now I don't drink Coke or have peanut M&Ms. Maybe once in a while I'll have a treat and have some chips and dip, but I don't crave sugar or salt, to be honest. Once you cut that out of your diet, you don't crave it anymore. I still have caffeine though. I feel like it's good for your brain. And I had asthma at a young age, and they said that caffeine and coffee was actually good for asthma. I don't know if that's true. I'm just trying to find the truth, whether that's on Google or that's on YouTube or wherever that is. People look this stuff up. And I'm just trying to educate what I know. I don't know everything. I'm not saying I do. This is just how I live. Coffee and water. And is it the freshest water? I don't know. I don't know if this is the freshest water. Anyways, hope you are well. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to end it. So much more coming. We're just getting started.